Aloha and good day, friends. I'm Nicole Spirit, and we're here to do a beautiful spring equinox class if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, and a fall equinox class representing the time between March 2021, the transition of seasons, and we're also honoring the entrance to the sun being in the constellation of Aries. So Aries rules the head. It's all about the beginning of the zodiac, and it's also the ram. So we think of this animal with these powerful horns. So just noticing where your head is at these days. We're going to start our physical practice in our Sukhasana. So if you aren't already, come into a seated, comfortable position. And I just wanted to thank you so much for being here. I'm grateful for you, and I would be so honored if you subscribe to Yoga with Nicole Spirit and maybe even give this class a thumbs up. You might even send it to a friend. So as we begin our practice, just noticing how it feels to be seated on the earth. You might take your butt cheeks and bring them back. You can also lift them out to the side. And I want you to imagine the visualization of a big, beautiful tree, the roots in the earth, and the tree trunk being your spinal column, and then your beautiful arms are the branches. And we can even reach up our arms and just feel our whole spine lengthen with us. Even imagine doing up a zipper up the front of the body, known as the conception vessel. That line of energy from the pelvic floor all the way to our physical lips on the front of the face. Lifting the arms, just feeling your whole spine lengthen in both directions. You might even wiggle your fingers and imagine the branches and leaves. And we might even sway a little bit, getting a sense of movement, getting a sense of nature, picturing yourself as a tree. Breathing and smiling, knowing that there's all kinds of stuff in the world going on, maybe good, maybe bad, and I want you to focus on what your heart coherence is. What is going on in your head, in your heart, in your body. Let's sway a little bit more, and then gently come back to center and bring the arms back down. A little bit of a smile on your face, close your eyes. Place your hands over your heart, and we think about our internal fire. Think about the energy of what's known as the Shiva nature or the Buddha nature, the energy of your soul represented as perhaps a internal, beautiful, dancing flame. So just breathe and smile, activate all of your chakras, starting at the base of the spine, the red root chakra. Then activate your navel energy, orange, the energy of passion, the energy of good recreation, good hobbies and habits. Breathe into your solar plexus, the energy of your internal sun, your manifestation energy, or I like to say manifestation. The energy of green, the heart. Be connected to nature and nurture. Do things that make you happy. The throat and the neck chakra, being impeccable with your word, being honest to yourself. Finding the energy of what we might call our true family. Get rid of the energy of the physical limitations of your current family. Go into the family of light, where you are so loved, you're perfect the way you are. You don't have to change one single thing. Continuing to smile and breathe, go into the third eye, the energy of your intuition, your inspiration, indigo blue. Activating all of your five senses, and then it turns into the intuition of your sixth sense being activated. And at the crown of the head, we feel purple. We feel the divine connection through the crown chakra to true energy of source, of love, of light, whatever you consider the energy of the divine to be. Activate that now and let it stream through your whole body. Let's relax our hands. Maybe you still have a warm feeling at your heart. You can open your eyes gently, and we'll just do a little bit of awakening for the head and the neck. Tip your right ear to your right shoulder, and then lift the head and gently tip the left ear to the left shoulder. Come back to center. Now we're going to look over to the right. We look to wherever the sun is right now. Let the light shine through the dream, the energy of the daydream sign. Looking gently to the left now, bringing your chin over the left shoulder. Stay nice and tall in your seated position. Stay comfortable, but know the difference between being upright and being slouchy. And I want you to feel that beautiful vibration of chi, of life force going up your spine. And then bring your head back to neutral. Let's rub the hands together, activate our chi ball, our energy ball. So as much as you can, create some friction and light, almost like you're gonna make a fire and you've got that little stick between your hands and we're making an ember, where we're tuning into our strength, our internal immortal fire, our nature, our true Buddha nature. Good, and then separate your hands, get about as wide as the shoulders, and then draw the hands back together. Don't quite let your hands touch. You might coordinate this movement with the breath. The inhale to open, also peaceful. The exhale to draw back together. And then pause for a moment. Use your best sense of imagination, intuition to create, feel, imagine a ball of light, of energy between your hands, the most healing ball for you. You might feel something, you might feel nothing, and let's just pretend, intend that this is here. And then bring it to your face. And wash your face, wash your brain, your head with positive life force energy. And then just let this ball, this energy, come down the chest, moving your hands over your torso. And just imagining that you're lighting up your whole body. When you get to your hips and waist, gently allow the arms and hands to go down, the legs even down into the feet. And then offer this energy ball to the earth. Put your hands right in front of you and just send a little hug to Gaia, the spirit of the earth. Beautiful. Then we're going to lift back up. We're going to extend the legs long. And we're going to come into our boat pose, Navasana. Hands behind the thighs, tilt yourself back, and activate that inner fire of your belly now, your core. And I'm wearing my wizard shirt. This is from my beautiful mother-in-law that I love so dearly. I believe she's one of my guardian angels watching from the other side. And I feel great privilege to wear my wizard shirt to activate our internal witch or wizard energy. Just means somebody who lives with the laws of nature and honors all with love and light. Have you released your hands? How would that feel? I know it's a little tough. We get a little sensation of vibration in the mid-body. One more breath, perhaps shaking and vibrating, breathing and smiling. And then we're going to relax the feet. See if we can lower the legs long. You can shake the legs out. And we're going to sing a couple of rounds of row, row, row your boat. So we're going to row at the same time. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. One more round. Listen to the words. Feel them. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Life is but a dream. Life is but a dream. That made me feel a little warm and fuzzy and nice and sweet. Hug an imaginary tree. Maybe it's real. What would your tree be today? And I want you to feel your legs grounded. You can always have the option of knees up and lower yourself to the ground as slowly as you can. Release your hands. Feel your body on the earth. Just a nice simple class today to activate us into the spring energy. I want you to feel like a new beginning is upon us. So bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Hands under the knees, on the shins, even the back of the thighs. And I want you to activate that little seed consciousness. Maybe you draw the head up and the shoulders up and curl into a ball shape. And just ponder for a couple of moments what seeds of intention you are going to plant for this new equinox time. One more breath, full with energy, full with inspiration, new beginnings. If it's too much, always an option, of course, to leave the head on the floor. Let's bring the feet down gently now, and we're going to finish off with a spinal twist. Arms reach out to the sides. Let's slowly drop the knees to the left. You can always use your left hand to guide the legs. You can move the knees up a little bit or down, wherever it feels comfortable. And make sure your spine feels this twist, but it's not in any strain. You might look away from your knees towards your right arm. And we smile and we breathe. Remember, when we take a 5.5 second inhale and then a 5.5 second exhale, we activate our parasympathetic nervous system. So that's the part of us that's rest, repair, rejuvenate energy. So remember to deepen your breath daily. Even as little as a 2-minute meditation is so effective. And then head comes up, charge through your knees. You can lift with your hand, come to center, and then lower the knees to the right. You can always adjust your hips so it feels appropriate. And then just feel your body in this nice spinal twist with the knees to the right and perhaps looking out to the left. Always an option to close the eyes. Slow down your breathing. Come into the space of peacefulness, repair, reset. All good R words. Let's take one more full deep breath here. Good. Feeling life force energy, prana moving through your whole body, rejuvenating you, your mind, body, and spirit. Take a moment, charge through your core, lift the head, lift the knees. Always an option to use that right hand. Lower the feet, readjust your hips. And then just have your chin come down towards your chest. How would it feel to be here for a couple of moments? Another option is to roll onto your side and come into a fetal position. Just resting comfortably. And I want you to imagine, just like when you were a little baby fetus, that you were ready to grow, ready to be a human, ready to come to Earth School, to have this powerful experience. So wherever you are now, you can stay laying down, or you can come up to a seated position. Take all the time you need. I'm going to read you a little poem. So just breathing and smiling as you listen. You are my sun, my moon, my stars. Little one, did you know? Let me tell you in a letter. You are my sun, my moon, my stars. I loved you then, I love you now, and I'll love you forever. What do I mean? Well, let's see. Listen close, my little sweet pea. I love you happy, I love you sad. I love you grumpy, I love you mad. I love your highs, I love your lows. I love your fingers, I love your toes. I love your laugh, I love your cries. I love your nose and your beautiful eyes. I love your ups, I love your downs. I love your smiles, I love your frowns. I love your cuddles, I love your soul. I love every bit, I love you whole. I love you serious, I love you silly. I love you curious and clever. And guess what? I loved you then, I loved you now, and I'll love you forever. So wherever you are, let that sink in. Come up gently to a seated position or stay in your Shavasana as long as you can. And when it feels right, bring the hands together at the heart and activate the energy of a new beginning for you. Like a seed being planted in the soil, you pat the soil with love. You fertilize or water it or let the sun shine on it, and you wait for the beautiful new growth. The light in me greatly honors and sees the light in you. Namaste, my dear friend. Take good care, and I'll see you again soon. Aloha.